did it! The defense satellites are back on our side.
We've lost the advantage here. All ships, withdraw at once.
Ja, eens kijken of we het schip nog een beetje kunnen opmoppen. Een beetje XP heb ik ook wel meegepakt.
Good news, Captain. Latest sensor reports show all Klingon vessels are either destroyed or retreating. I think we...
Kerwin here. Captain, all systems are clear over here.
Dat is
Not
maar
reading any Klingon ships on
op
sensors either.
volgens mij rustig.
Do it?
Straks even dat heel erg waaien, maar ik weet niet eens of het regent eigenlijk. Ik heb straks toen heel erg waaien eigenlijk mijn deur aan zo meteen dicht gedaan. Zo kijken. Ja, nou, het regent nog een beetje, maar niet echt speciaal. Het heeft een beetje geflitst. Volgens mij 1 of 2 keer gerommeld en dat was het eigenlijk.
Captain, if it's all the same to you, I recommend we retrieve Lieutenant Kerwin and return to the Baran immediately. We haven't seen the last of Ja'ula and her forces, and there is a nasty digital virus still running wild in the Baran systems. Seeing as we have the solution to that little problem, I think it's high time we delivered it to Captain Lorca.
Ja, dat hebben we hier wel vaker. Het probleem is in Nederland en dan blijft het zo fucked up benauwd. Hier was echt niet code oranje wat hier voorbij is komen. Ja, misschien qua windstoot straks even, maar...
Sounds like the Klingons are making another push in that sector. Securing Pryor's world is of the utmost importance, so I want you to render assistance to the Baran as soon as possible. I'm sending other vessels in the region to join the effort, but until they arrive, the burden will fall on your shoulders alone. Good luck and Godspeed. Kensington out.
Oh, je moest juist woord. Oh, wacht. Even kijken. Oh, ik heb al een MK2 foto. Ik heb alleen geen pilsweef. Die kan pakken.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Skill points? Ik ga het even kijken of ik skill points heb of niet.
This Klingon computer virus is giving me a bad feeling about things. With Ja'ula and House Mokai involved, I think we're looking at a serious new effort to capture or destroy high-value Starfleet targets, ships, personnel, even entire planets. Let's rendezvous with the Baran as fast as we're able. That virus is already in her systems, and after what we just dealt with, I'm guessing the Klingons aren't done with my ship just yet.
Okay, let's go. Begin impossibility of reason.
Baran's in trouble. Those Klingons won't stop until she's gone. We need to get in there before it's too late.
Mayday, Mayday, this is the USS Baran. We're taking heavy fire and need immediate assistance.
Ah, you come to save your comrades. Honorable, if not foolish. Come and save them. If you have the courage to stand in battle.
That's a car! Looks like we didn't run far after Jahula beamed him out of prison. What? No good deed goes unpunished? To the warden. Instead of saving a car, this wouldn't be happening.
You did the best you could back there, The car's responsible for his actions, not you. Let's focus on doing what we can to help the Baran.
Wel nog een detective hier zo. Dus daar gezellig. Battlecruiser.
Looks like we picked up some more Klingon attention.
This is a Baran. Our shields are buckling.
We're losing essential ship systems. Now would be a good time.
Ja, maar best wel wat heel points te bellen. Dus. Weer eentje minder. Ja, als ik zie wat hier over het land in gaat, dan hebben we hier in het zuiden gewoon weer pijn. Zo moet je zeggen.
What? The warp core! Someone's triggered self-destruct! Oh my god! Baran! She's gone.
Oh. Weer een captain weg. Nou, ben ik echt de enige die hier de zaak kan verdedigen. Wel, defensive. Dus wel heel veel damage wat hier binnen gaat komen. Ze hebben niet over de research gaan. Ja, makkelijker meer als het Battlecruiser op de enige? Ja, mooi. Ja, goh. Ik vind het heel gek.
can't be happening. Scan the area. Escape pods. Did she launch any escape pods? If anyone got away, we need to find them before the Klingons do.
Right, Captain.
Het is weer zover, hoor, we zijn weer een maand verder, D.
Een maand en een jaar en 7 maanden alweer, Mark. Holy holy. Ben je me nou nog niet moe?
Sick bay's reporting in. Captain Lorca needs extensive medical facilities. More than you have on board your ship. We need to get him to a starbase or to Starfleet Medical.
Oh, dat valt ook wel mee.
I understand, Captain. The ion storm is getting worse and Pryor's world can't be left undefended. But if you can spare just one of your shuttles, we'll get him there that way. Please? He's going to die if we don't do something, and I can't let that happen. Sick bay's reporting in. Captain Lorca needs extensive medical... I understand, Captain.
Afgelopen januari was het 2 jaar.
We'll reach the edge of the storm soon.
Don't spare the horses, Commander. I've had a lot of days better than this one.
Enemy vessel on sensors. They're targeting us.
Rommelen.
Take evasive action.
They're firing to disable.
They want us alive.
Shields are gone. Impulse is failing.
Get us on the ground, Commander.
Crash position. Ready for impact.
So much for medical attention. Okay.
Any landing you can walk away from, huh? Tricorder isn't showing any serious injuries. You'll live. Atmos breathable, but this is a Class P environment. The cold doesn't kill us. The Klingons will. No way they're gonna let us go now. We need shelter, and fast.
Damn. This place reminds me of some of the places my family dragged me to for vacation back home. You really haven't lived until you go camping on Andoria. Makes this place look like Waikiki Beach.
Okay.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Ensign. But those of us who didn't grow up on an ice moon aren't as amused. Emergency survival protocol. Break out the gear and supplies and find shelter. I don't want this weather finishing what the Klingons started.
Stuck up langs. Oh shit. Hedge. Oh, thanks, man. Yep. Serieus? Oh, zo doet het wel. Wacht een second.
I'm reading some cave systems up on that mountainside. It might be a good place to set up camp. Maybe even a distress beacon. I can use the shuttle's emergency transporter to send Captain Lorca and another person there. Get them out of this wind and cold. It's only good for one transport, though. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, we lost some pieces of the shuttle while we were coming down. Some of that might be useful here. We should keep an eye out for anything we can easily salvage.
Fair enough.
They made it. Takes guts to beam into a cave with an emergency transporter mostly held together with wishful thinking. Now, we just need to get there ourselves. The old-fashioned way, on Shank's mare, through a frozen wasteland. You take me to all the best places, Ellen.
Ah, honeymoon, hè?
Should we worry about leaving tracks that the Klingons can follow?
See those ice formations? Temperatures get high enough to thaw, then refreeze.
So, the snow will probably melt enough to lose our tracks in the next few hours.
Yep. Right, and if it stays cold and humid, we'll get more snow anyway.
Good news. Now we just have to worry about finding our way out of here.
Hij gaat daar wat tegen komen. Het zal eens een keer gewoon makkelijk gaan.
Wait, see those mounds of snow? Some of them are just going to be light powder, but some of those were built. Watch your step. There might be life forms in those, and they might not like unwanted guests.
Kerwin to team. My tricorder says there's a piece of the shuttle manifold near your position. Grab it if you can, okay? We could really use it.
Ja, loopt er vooral overheen, het trutje. Ja, dat is ook geen succes. Jezus. Ergens formations aanheen. Passive.
We got your widget, Kerwin. Never mind the beasties.
Sorry about that. I wonder if they were staying close to it for warmth.
Good work. Keep it coming. We're gonna need a lot more tricks to survive.
Ik zeg maar dat dit ook niet het laatste is. Wat is dit nou weer?
Fumaroles. I was wondering if we'd see any. Here they are. Look, geothermal activity pushes heated water up and forms those bubbling mud pools. I wouldn't recommend taking a dip, though. This stuff is scalding.
Kerwin here. I'm picking up another piece of debris near you. Looks like some live circuitry survived thanks to a Duralloy shell. Can you grab it for me? Thanks.
Star Wars, op Star Trek zijn een aantal series van toen ik opgroeide en op voor mijn tijd. Wat wij thuis altijd keken. Bij. Ja, nog gewoon luisteren. Ghost is goed of zo. Ja, oké. Dat hier veilig staan. Terug, oh, ja. Maar ja, je had Star Wars en Star Trek vroeger. Allebei. Oeh. Star Wars waren films. Star Trek zware series. Er zijn wel wat films uitgekomen. Dat is interessant, denk ik. Oh fuck. Uitvallen. Maar het is een sci-fi serie. Dus nu momenteel loopt er een nieuwe serie op NBC geloof ik. Dat het is. In Amerika in ieder geval een van die zenders. Die heet Star Trek Discovery. Maar als je kijkt, ik heb de complete serie van The Next Generation en Voyager. Voor de tijd dat het uitkwam was dat echt wel high-tech. Kijk je ook net zoals naar de Star Wars films, naar die eerste 3. Dus 4, 5, 6 ook zoiets van special effects. Maar voor toen de tijd was dat echt over de top.
Hey, you see that? Over by the rocks?
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's another piece of the shuttle.
Oh.
What are these marks in the ice? Tracks of some kind?
It's big, whatever it is. Let's not wait to find out more.
Zelf tegen. Had ik niet verwachten. Ik heb de films nooit echt gekeken. De oude James Bond worden wel bezig doen. Dat is net bij de zaak als hij iemand een klap gaf. Ja, oké, daar heb je bij Star Wars en Star Trek wat minder last van. Dat ze fist combat doen.
Never thought I'd be happy to see a cave, but here we are. I can almost feel my toes again. This was a good choice. Defensible position, adequate shelter, picking up some water inside as well. Might be able to cobble up some fortifications by carving out some rock. Looks like they're a little deeper in the cave. If I know Kerwin, he's probably hard at work cobbling a warp core together out of rocks, a hypo spray casing, and a belt buckle.
Belt buckle? Oké, was niet echt in het rijtje, maar ja.
Captain Lorca's life signs are stable for now. His medical unit is functioning normally, and he didn't suffer any further wounds during the crash.
Dat is dan weer fijn om te horen.
Some good news for a change. Nice work, everyone. Let's set up camp. Kerwin, see if there's a way to send a coded distress beacon. To Pev, we need to know if there's anything we can use to survive around here.
Nice. That'll be warm and cozy for a while.
Kampje erbij.
Listen, I have to count on you. Landry's competent, but this might be too much for one person to manage. There we are, and we have to be prepared to fight. You and I both know it's only a matter of time before the Klingons find us. I need to know you'll be ready to make the hard call if it comes down to it. You're dealing with Klingons. There's no room for weakness. The Vulcans know this. When you face Klingons, act from a position of strength whenever possible. When they come, you need to be ready to hit them hard. Give no quarter. You have, and not like this. You might find yourself in a situation real soon where doing things by the book won't get the job done. And people depending on you will die, understand? Trust your instincts when it comes to that, not the regulations. Be prepared to make the hard call. check in on the rest of the team. They need to stay motivated.
It's not luxury accommodations on Ryza, but at least the cave's secure. We need some more food. If something indigenous proves to be edible, our emergency rations will get us through a few days, but that's all. I'm here, watching the Baran go. That was a hard hit for all of us. We lost a lot of friends up there. Right now, I think we need to get warmer. This cold's taking a toll, even in the cave out of the wind. Maybe Kerwin could figure a way to insulate the walls a little.
Ah, good morning. I'm still working on this transmitter. It's pretty banged up, I'm afraid. If only we had some more spare parts. I'll make it. And to think, I was considering becoming a holonovelist before I joined Starfleet. Good thing I picked up a few skills with transmitters and recorders. Well, if you're serious about going out in that cold again, keep your eyes peeled for metal ores and deposits. Anything with magnesium, sulfur, or other reactive ores. Stuff like that. Stuff we can burn. Speaking of ores, we could also use magnetic or radioactive ores. Those I can use for primitive power cells.
I'm mixing up some nutrient broth from our supplies. Not the best smelling stuff, but it'll keep us alive. We're gonna need a lot of calories in this weather, so we should try to find more food if we can. Well, we've already seen some wildlife. We're likely to find some edible fungi or mosses in the caves, maybe some root vegetation. I don't know if I'd want to nibble on anything more complex. Contents could be dangerous to us.
Doing the rounds, eh? Making sure your team's ready for what's ahead? Good call. I'd do the same. What's ahead? Yeah. Not a lot of good news there. Stranded on a frozen rock, no rescue in sight, and the sky belongs to the Klingons right now. Klingons! Beginning to wish I'd never laid eyes on them. Good point. The captain's still alive, and Amna, Commander Patel, still with me, still with us. Starfleet trains us to deal with adversity. We'll figure something out. For now, let's see if we can scrape what we need to survive from this rock while we're here.
Misschien wel makkelijk. Ja. Hier niet doorheen. Jammer. Nou, dan gaan we eens even buiten kijken.
Losing the Baran was hard. You know, I don't have much left, but I am ready to fight for it. For them. My people from the Baran, they're my family. Starfleet, they give us tools and training, sure. But the most important thing that they give us is each other.
Fair enough. Harvest. Oh, gezellig. Zeker. Nou ja, volgende week in morgen begint het al beetje bij beetje. Ik geloof dat morgen Google van alles doet. Ja, morgenavond om 6 uur is er een livestream van Yubi met betrekking tot Beyond Good and Evil. En dan morgen of donderdag is er is Google Stadia. Ik ben daar gewoon benieuwd naar. Waarschijnlijk zal het toch niet gaan gebruiken. Cloud Gaming. Maar ik ben er wel benieuwd naar. Ja, vanaf vrijdag gaat het eigenlijk los.
That should be enough. Let's go.
Ja. Kijk, deze dadelijk dan kan ik nog hier doen. Kan ik dat met de pijltjes doen? Dat is makkelijker. Pijltjes toetsen. Maar daar heb ik nog geen eten in gevonden. Nee, nou, het ijzer. EA Play is... wacht, ik zal zo even kijken. Oh. Wel af en toe vervelend. Waar moet ik nou heen? Waypoint. Doe ik even. Maak ik geen waypoint meer. Op gamer.nl, daar staan gewoon de NL tijden. Dus misschien net zo makkelijk. Voor dit staat het. Weet ik niet of die erbij staat, EA Play. Dus die heeft het daar. Of daar. Wauw. En welke tijdzone staan de tijden erbij? Oei oei oei. Oh kut. Het was niet heel snel mooi. Even kijken. Hoe is deze? Oh nee, dat staat hier niet bij. Dat is echt puur alleen de E3. Dat begint zondagavond 10 uur met de Xbox. Hoe laat? Pacific? Dat is min 9, dus dat is 6:15 onze tijd. Daar was het even niet, hè? Nee. Dan zal het daar links ergens zijn. Nou, maar dat had ik ook wel verwacht. Dat had ik ook wel verwacht dat ze met Star Wars zouden beginnen. Dat is volgens mij ook nog het enige wat van EA dit jaar uitkomt wat ons interesseert. Nee, daarom. En ze hebben voor Star Wars wel iets goed te maken, om zo te zeggen, ten opzichte van Disney. Daarom ben ik ook wel blij dat Respawn het maakt. En dat Respawn ook heeft gezegd, het is een singleplayer game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Big monster! Very big! I'm pretty sure I know what made those marks in the ice now. We better hope none of those come to visit the cave. Honey, I'm home.
Oh, good. Wait till you see what I've done with the cave.
Okay.
What you got there? Magnesite? Ah, indium. We can use that. I'll take those off your hands. The indium can give us some power. Just don't loiter around it. It's radioactive. I can probably use the magnesite to make some explosive charges. You know, just in case.
Explosives? In a cave like this? That's not one of your best ideas, Kerwin. Even if we don't collapse it on our heads, we'd probably trap ourselves. We'd be stuck, unless we could burn a new way out with our phasers.
Sealing off the cave entrance and finding another way out is superior to being devoured by those ice creatures you mentioned. Put the explosive near the tunnel entrance. See if you can rig up a remote detonator. Better to have the option and not need it than to need it and not have it.
I should have just enough parts to make a short-range radio detonator for the explosives. I can work on that while someone else sets up these canisters. With the magnesium as an accelerant, and some of the gelled thruster fuel from the shuttle, they'll go up once a charge is applied to them.
Okay, let's go make some boom.
Glad to see you made it back in one piece. Judging by the looks on your faces, you didn't come back empty-handed. That's good news. Come and have a seat, Ellen. Got a reasonably smooth rock, nice and heated up for you.
Looks like the best rock in the house, too. Thanks, Emma. You're always looking out for me. Okay, let's talk next steps. Kerwin, we're gonna need that transmitter real soon. We've bought a little time, but not much. This cold's not going anywhere, and neither are the Klingons.
You're not wrong, but consider. We survived the Klingon ambush, and a crash landing, and those things that tried to eat us, whatever the hell they were. The captain's still with us, and we have each other. Remember, we're Starfleet. We can't give in to despair. When times are worst, that's when we need to rise to our best.
No.
Agreed. Let's not lose sight of what matters the most here. Okay, everyone, get some rest. I know I'm beat. Please tell me we have some more of that moss around. I need to pad out my thermal bag. It's keeping me warm, but this cave floor is doing a number on my back.
Oké. Nou, we gaan even slapen schermen.
I think we're in business here. The distress beacon's operational. It actually works. I mean, it's ugly and full of hacks, but we can send out a distress signal with the beacon now.
Hold on. If we use the beacon, won't the Klingons receive the signal too?
Oh.
If they're still trying to find us, they'll know exactly where we are once we turn that on. This cozy little cave will be crawling with Klingons sooner than any of us would like once that happens.
None, unfortunately. We turn it on, and it'll be out there for all to see, friend and foe alike. We're hoping that Federation ships at Pryor's World will hear it and respond before the Klingons do. It's a risk, but one we need to think.
Agreed. They know we crashed. And unless they gave up the chase, they're still out there. And they will come running the moment they detect this beacon. Count on it. So, we need to be ready to deal with them, and buy ourselves enough time for Starfleet to get here and extract us from this godforsaken ice ball. To a point, they'll eventually bottle us in and use grenades or chemicals. We have to make it too costly for them to hunt us down. Catch them before they catch us. Ambush them. Here's the plan. They'll beam down at the shuttle wreckage and start searching from there. Their teams will eventually track our route, so we hit them on the way. We'll ambush them at the snowdrifts, then fall back, fighting our way towards the cave. Make them pay for every meter. We don't have to stop them, just slow them down long enough for Starfleet to reach us. Let's take position by the fumaroles and make the Klingons come to us.
Remember, the Klingons can be beaten. Meet them with strength. Seize every opportunity. Give no quarter. Fight hard and fight to win.
Dat doe ik altijd. Scherp doen.
Check on masters. They're hunting us.
Food! Heel veel food!
We should get to high ground and try to hide. Catch them in the rough terrain.
Get behind cover. They'll be here any second. Everyone in position.
Ready.
Affirmative.
I see them.
Wait for me.
Granaatje ertussen.
Let's give him hell.
Ik heb er één heen gedaan.
Keep up the pressure!
Dan mijn loot.
that was close. You alright?
Get down!
Ten uit. Sommige momenten zijn een beetje dom.
Kerwin's down!
They're homing in on our signal. Head toward the cave before they flank us. Keep moving! We'll dig out on the hillside by the rocks. Fall back to the cave! Can't let them reach Lorca!
We won't last long out here, even in cover. The cave's gonna be our best option soon. The rest of you should be ready to fall back to the camp. When that happens, I'll dig in here and cover your retreat.
It's a sound tactic. If something goes wrong, you're gonna want someone watching your back. Keep the Pev in reserve in case you need to withdraw. Think like a Klingon. Consider every weapon at your disposal.
Which one of you wants to die first?
Oh.
Ah! I thought you Klingons knew how to fight!
I give you a warrior's death, Andorian. It is better than they will receive.
Oops. Kleine beetje vol. Fair.
I'll make sure you have the time you need. Keep the captain safe.
Since you're back, I assume that the Klingons are on their way. Give me a phaser. I'll be damned if I go down without a fight.
Mokai, I am gonna kill you.
It seems I have you cornered, Starfleet. Your minions die honorably. But your captain is, how do you say it, a high-value target. He is not a prisoner of the Empire. Ah, my troops will deal with you. Jolly Jew!
De captain ons.
Blood. They won't stop now.
I think it's time we use those explosives, Chief.
Do it! Seal off the entrance! Damn!
I know that look. What's wrong?
Kerwin had it.
What?
Kerwin had the remote detonator.
Make another one then.
No parts. We used everything we had.
Give me options, Commander.
Yeah, running a little short on those, Captain.
Can we shoot it to set it off?
No way. You'll just fry the whole package.
Something with a tricorder then.
Maybe? I don't know.
What the hell?
What are you doing? Come back!
This is the only way. Has to be done manually.
Wait! No! No, you can't!
I love you, Ellen. Always. Always.
Ik wil er lang weg kunnen gaan, vrouwtje.
Amna, where are you? Can you hear me? Amna?
Landry!
Amna, tell me where you are! Please. Come back.
Commander! We need to get moving.
No. No, I'm not leaving without her.
She's gone, Commander.
Ja,
On your feet, soldier. Do not let her sacrifice be in vain.
Die ligt best wel een stukjes. Wie veel belast? Oh.
Damn. It'll take a while for the Klingons to make it through the rockfall. Let's make sure we're ready when they do. Dead end. Give me options, people.
Photon grenades. Breaking through.
Klingons don't give up the chase easily.
Let them come. I'll take as many of them with me as I can.
Lorca here?
Captain Lorca, thought we'd lost you.
Not from lack of trying. My people and I need immediate extraction.
Ask and ye shall receive, Captain. Ready to leave when you are.
Ja.
Personal log. Commander Ellen Landry. She's been gone for months. And every day I'm reminded of her. I even have her job now. Chief of Security. I took it to honor her. To continue her work. To keep people safe. The captain's recovered from his injuries. Mostly. His eyes don't handle the light very well. But like me, he forges on. This war, the Klingons, they've taken so much from us both. For me, for the captain, only duty remains.
Long-range sensors are picking up Klingon raiders in this sector. Ready for a little payback?
Always.
Contact commands.
It's over. You did what you could. We all did. This time it wasn't enough. Not for everyone. I've heard from the surgeons at Starfleet Medical. They're optimistic about the captain's recovery. Though it's looking like he might have permanent damage to his eyes. Could have been a lot worse. They let me speak to him for a while, and He asked me to pass his thanks along to you. I'm glad he's still with us. We're gonna need officers like him to get through this war. Officers who are willing to do what must be done to stop the Klingons, no matter what the cost.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
We have a situation at the Delta Volanus cluster. One of our research stations there managed to get a partial distress signal off before it was jammed at the source. I need you to get out there and get eyes on the situation. The Klingons are getting bolder since they acquired cloaking technology, but an attack that far into Federation space is bold, even for them. Find out what's going on and render any assistance they might need at the station, if it still exists. I have a mission for you.
You are now in sector space. Here, ship.
Oké, kom, bed langs. Oh, dan moet ik een van de wapens eraf halen. Misschien een phaser weg doen en dan bed langs erbij pakken, want het is een melee komen. Misschien een beter idee. Schilden. Je hebt schilden. Oké. Dan kunnen we een scope. Hier afgeven. 2 item. Power cell. Op naar de station dan. Dat is wel een stukje. Laten we maar gewoon gaan open gaan staan. Get secrets.
Scanning the radiation will cause a wave scanner minigame to appear. To play the minigame, use your arrow keys to line up the red waves with the blue waves in the background.
Done. Dat ziet er niet goed uit op de station. Als een schatbordje.
Glad you were in the area. Some Klingons just appeared out of nowhere. They can do that now, right? Unbelievable. Anyway, the whole thing was terrifying and strange. I mean, they shot at us, did some structural damage, knocked some sensor pods out of alignment, and completely ruined my latest experiment. But that's it. They had us, and they just left. Our tractor beam is offline. Actually, it's a fried little puddle of sadness, but offline sounded better. If you can, could you use your ship's tractor beam to move our sensor pods back into position? I'm sending the coordinates over now. That'd really help us get...
Sensor pod beta is online again. Okay, Sensor pod alpha is back online. Klingons are happening! A lot of Klingons! They're coming this way fast! Shields up! Weapons hot! They're gonna attack! Again! Starfleet Command! This is Delta Volana Station! We're under attack! It's our House Mokai ship! We're in big trouble!
Okay. Zo, is dit niet zo zijn.
This is Kensington. Sounds like the Klingons are making a push in that sector. We're sending some backup your way. Command's still analyzing these attacks, trying to figure out what the enemy is up to there. In the meantime, I need you to hold that system and protect the station. Stay sharp out there, and good hunting.
Dat zal ik dus inderdaad wel zijn. Eens even kijken. We hebben 2 space points. Shield region, weet ik wel. Dit zijn dus energy wapens. Ja, energy damage. Dat doe ik. Even extra shields voor mezelf. Lijkt me slimmer. Zo.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shield has failed.
Daar is Discovery. Ja, ja die zijn redelijk op snel hier natuurlijk.
This is the Glen. Heard you could use some help.
Dat is wel jammer dat ze nu Discovery hebben.
All ships, fire to disable!
En al die goed pelletcruiser op het rijden gooien. Een assist.
There'll be time for formalities later. Right now, we've got a problem. Several, actually. The Klingons beamed multiple boarding parties over during the fight. We're a research vessel. Our security forces are getting overwhelmed. If you could send some people over to help, we'd be much obliged.
Let's go.
Thanks for coming. The captain still has control of the ship. She's waiting for you on the bridge. Unfortunately, the Klingons have several...
Dat zal ook weer eens niet. The captain.
You made it. Good. We have a lot of work to do here. The Klingons have done extensive damage, especially to our power systems. Mr. Strahl is doing what he can to get main power back online. Care to give him a hand?
Ben ik een engineer.
Like the captain said, main power's offline. We're sitting ducks without it, and the Klingons know it. Let's get to work before House Mokai turns us all into trophies. Or lunch. I'll do the heavy lifting. What I need you to do is to bring engineering control to a bridge console, divert the power flow, and enter the new power-up sequence I'm putting together. You got it?
Dang it.
Engineering control is transferred. Go to the next console to divert the power flow. Power flow is diverted. Input the new power-up sequence next. Nice work. Main power is back online. Nice work. We're not out of the woods yet, though. Our next stop's the engineering lab. I need to get our shields back online and secure some classified data down there. Believe me, we don't want the Klingons getting their hands on it.
Nee. Als je het loertje van de Discovery bent, dan willen we dat inderdaad niet. Dit is het kleine broers van Discovery.
Not sure how she pulled it off, but that Klingon put a security field up between us. Ja'ula? The Ja'ula? This day just keeps getting worse. Look, I need to drop that security field. She's trying to steal that data I told you about on the bridge. We can't...
Kijk dat hij dus komt.
Most impressive, Starfleet. This tech will win the war! This will bring supremacy to my house. And the Empire.
Wait, what? She blocked access! I can't bring down the security field! Damn, she's good. Locked me completely out of the security... Wait, she's dropping the field? Look out! Here she comes! Shields online. They can't beam out now.
Waarom laten we hem nou wegrennen? Ze heeft de secrets nou.
Looks like the Klingons aren't fond of our house guest. Shame, really. It's nice once you get to know it. Looks like the Klingons aren't The good news is I managed to corrupt a number of critical data files before she stole them. There's only 2 people in the galaxy who can figure out that mess now, and neither of them are Klingons. The bad news, well, there's plenty of uncorrupted data in there that the Klingons shouldn't have. It was classified for very important... Great. To Kuvma's sister, one of the deadliest members of House Mokai. Here. Wonderful. Okay. They must be headed to the shuttle bay. I brought the shields back online so they can't beam out. If they're gonna leave, they're gonna have to get creative. Let's head down there before Ju'ula gets any more bright ideas. You should probably make... Looks like the Klingons aren't... The bad news... Great. You should probably make peace with the words, "it's classified," when it comes to what you just saw. Seriously, don't worry about it. Believe me, we have bigger problems here, starting with
Stel niet zoveel bezadelijk, dat had wel op meteen achter haakje kunnen. Lig jij. Oh. Ow.
Do you hear that? Engineering! Emergency transport of the specimen to containment! You okay? Come on, let's go! Oh, that'll be exciting. Let me add that to my calendar. Right after we stop the insane Klingon with our top secret data! We're almost to the shuttle bay. Keep moving!
Dat is hier gezellig.
She stole one of our shuttles. She bypassed deck security, got emergency evacuation clearance, and hotwired one of our shuttles. Unbelievable. If she wasn't trying to kill all of us, I'd be impressed. Well, that's a short-range craft. There must be a Klingon ship out there waiting for her. We might get out of this yet. Now head back to your ship.
Straks niet zo lang de lullen, dan had ik er wel te pakken gehad voordat ze in de space shuttle sprong.
Heads up. Klingon reinforcements are warping in. Protect yourself and the station. But we really need to find out where that shuttle carrying the stolen data went. There's a good chance it's on a cloaked ship nearby. Hate to play the "that's classified" card here. But you know the drill. Sorry. Take it up with Admiral Kensington if we make it through this. For now, let's focus on those Klingons out there trying to kill us, okay?
Get ready to be happy. I think I know how to find where Ja'ula went. If the shuttle's in range, I can hack into its command matrix and send a self-destruct command. That'll make a big enough boom to reveal the location of the ship she landed on, cloaked or not. Yeah, about that. If the shuttle's in a ship, it'll be tough to get a signal through the shields, the jamming, and the cloak. Tough, but not impossible.
Okay.
Stroll's plan worked, but Ja'ula's ship was able to go to warp before we could disable it. There's still hope. The explosion did a lot of internal damage to that ship. She's leaving a trail we can follow. So, we're going to pursue Ja'ula and clean up our mess. Thanks for all your help here today. If we pull this off, it could make a big difference in the war effort. For all of us.
Ik wil een schopje.
I'm not thrilled with the Klingons getting away with some of our cutting-edge research, but Stroll's report indicates they won't be able to do much with it for quite some time, if ever. Hopefully the Glen will be able to track down Ja'ula and recover the data before they return to Klingon space. It should go without saying that what you witnessed at Delta Volanus is classified at the highest level. The Klingons know too much as it is. Good work out there. Kensington out. I have a mission for you.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Starbase 1 has been attacked by the Klingons. Though they have repelled the first wave of attack, it is highly likely that more Klingon forces will resume the assault soon. We need you to assist Starbase 1 and defend it from Klingon attack immediately.
Starbase 1 is toch in Sol?
I have a mission for you.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed.
Shut up met dat ding. Dat heb je nou al een paar keer verteld. Ship shields. Dat vind ik wel niet heel erg. Yes, betere shields. Kom maar. Even kijken wat dit is. Meer kinetic resist. Zonder energy. En meer physical. Zo, nou dan deze. Oh, daar naartoe. Zie je de Soul System. Daar leven we halverwege. Ja, doe er nog eentje. Doe er nog eentje en dan gaat deze jongen ook slapen. Waar moet ik naar de academy doen? Ik kom niet naar de academy. Right. Dat was het. Dat was het.
Glad you could make it. There's a little time and plenty to do. I trust you see the enemy vessels near your position?
Nope.
Deal with them. I need you conducting rescue operations as soon as possible, and the Klingons won't let you do that without a fight.
Daar zijn ze.
All right, that area's secure for now. Let's make the most of the time we have. I need you to beam out any survivors on board the damaged Starfleet. One more thing. The Klingons aren't above ambush tactics, using their blasted cloaking device to get the jump on you.
En zij was dat alles, dat denk ik maar al heel sterk eigenlijk.
The Churchill has been evacuated. Thanks.
Cardiff evac complete. All hands are safely away. Macedonia reporting. Evac is complete. We owe you one.
Vancouver here. They're all clear. Many thanks.
Nice work. Glad those Klingon cowards didn't get the better of you. I hate to ask this, but I have standing orders from Starfleet Command. I need you to scuttle those ships. The Klingons have been scavenging everything they can to get their hands from wrecked Starfleet vessels. In the event we fail in our mission here, Command doesn't want the Klingons getting away with any critical resources. You have your orders.
Okay. Fixed.
Hard thing to watch, but it had to be done. We need some critical supplies here. My chief engineer's sending you a list as we speak. Beam those supplies over with the personnel you rescued. After that, I need you on high alert, patrolling the area.
Alleen nog een aantal schepen.
Surely you didn't think we'd let you seize all the glory here. And you. My chief engineer isn't too happy right now, but we made it in one piece.
We came as soon as we could. Wish it were under better circumstances. Ticonderoga's ready for battle. We've got your back.
Het is best gedaan hier, dus er zal dadelijk wel behoorlijk wat gebeuren.
You're doing good work out there. The personnel and supplies you've sent might make the difference here today. That said, I have bad news. Our long-range sensors are picking up a Klingon force heading our way at high warp. They'll be here soon. Get ready for a fight.
Remember the lessons we learned in battle, especially at Corvan 2. They'll be preoccupied with conquering the base. We can use that distraction to our advantage.
We know how they fight. Don't expect mercy. It won't be coming from Klingons. Hit them fast and hit them hard. And captains, it's been an honor. Good fortune to you all.
Klingon attack ships on sensors. Fire at will!
Nee, ben ik niet zo super bang voor. Zodat ik wel wat battle boosters en zo in de volgende ga geven, hè?
We're taking heavy damage here, Captain.
Dit kan niet alles zijn. Geloof ik niks van.
Captains, we're reading more Klingon ships on our sensors. A lot more. This is it. They're making their big push. Our initial predictions are not good. I've given the order to evacuate critical personnel and the injured. We're loading as many as we can load onto the ship stocked here. They're too damaged to fight, but they're all warp capable. I need you to draw attention from those ships when they disembark. Buy them the time they need to get to warp and to safe harbor.
Daar zijn de battlefields.
All ships, the Lafayette is underway. Keep those Klingons busy.
her way. Hold on just a little longer.
Als die nog steeds gebruiken na al die jaren.
Just a few stragglers left. Deal with them. Zij. Heads up. Looks like the Klingon
Ja, ik zag
flagship
hem en
just
ik denk,
dropped out
ja,
of warp.
laat ik die maar meteen ook downloaden.
Sounds like you have some history with that ship. What can you tell us about... Wait. Are you reading this? We're picking up some unusual energy spikes. Some new Klingon weapon, perhaps? I don't like this. Take the Lucora out of commission before it gets into weapons range.
I see you still draw breath, Starfleet. This pleases me. I'm going to
Het is wat duidelijk. Je hebt er nog verschillende varianten van. Maar ik vond deze behoorlijk duidelijk.
You need to stop the Lucara, now!
Ja, het staat op logische locaties. Dat viel mij al op toen ik het plaatje zag. Ik denk, ja.
Enemy fleet on sensors. It's house to core. We're under attack.
We'll help Starbase 1.
And a fool, just like my brother.
Ja, fuck die hij. Dat werkt. Holy shit, dat afhouden. Dan gaat dat lekker snel. Oh.
Dag, Echo. Jij, pitje pitch.
Shields are down.
Boom.
All hands, repel orders.
I repeat, all hands.
Klik aan Starbase.
Echo pausa. Je krijgt nog je batroep. Wat?
Take a moment. You've had quite a day. My name is Daniels. I'm here to help. Ja'ula's weapon used unstable mycelial tech, stolen from the Glen. When she fired it, it caused a massive temporal disruption. Everyone in the blast radius was thrown forward in time to the early 25th century. You, your crew, and a number of House Mokai ships, including the Lucara. They're currently at large. Unchecked, they're a danger to the timeline. I'd like your help in dealing with them. Officially, you were listed as killed in action. I'll help you fully integrate into this time period. That mycelial tech is dangerous. We need to stop Ja'ula, and soon. I'll be in touch.
Okay. Oh, weer skeletons. We hebben een space point. Oh, heb ik meteen nodig gehad. Shields eigenlijk ook niet, dus ik ga gewoon nog even op energy weapons. Als het dood is, kan hij niet doodschieten. Oké. Zo krijgen we, wat is Tactical Cannon Rapid Fire 3. Oké.
Welcome, nerds. Space Dock. Busy day on the holodeck, sir? I love dressing up for those historical holo novels, too. My Harry Mudd costume took first prize last year. That being said, you're scheduled for a meeting with the top brass, so you might want to update your uniform beforehand. The Admiral can be a stickler for that sort of detail, after all. You're scheduled for a meeting with the top brass, so you might want to update your uniform beforehand.
That was good advice. Report to the tailor and speak with them about updating your uniform. You're over 150 years out of date in that regard.
Okay. Wat voor een kandidaatwerk. Kijk, ik heb al 2 tacticals als we het ook overleefd hebben. Engineering. Kan nooit kwaad. Ik heb al 2 shields. Face, kan ik ook aan een die andere dadelijk geven. Oh, dat is wel een upgrade, zo, ja. Die heb ik ook voor de crew. En ik weet ook niet of deze mee is gekomen. Dus even allemaal aflopen. Het lijkt me sterk dat ik dat schip nog heb. Aangezien ik het nog af kan halen. Ik bedoel, als we inderdaad door de ruimte of door de space time getraveld zijn, dan niet zeggen dat mijn schip dat overleefd heeft natuurlijk. En anders wordt het dadelijk altijd weer opzetten.
Okay, you found the tailor. Take care of any uniform modifications you need here.
Nou, eens even kijken. Modify. Wat is nu trend? Oh. Mirror Universe. Ja, doe maar. Oké, dus customizations zitten in deze game. Die zwart. Okay. Hands, wrists, attach left. Dat kost allemaal zanddingen, dat heb ik allemaal niet. Badge. Commands badge. Dat is ook allemaal geld, dus dat doe ik ook niet. Chest hier. Dat is ook allemaal geld. Dat doe ik ook niet. Boots. Oh, deze maakt zo oranje. Die zwart. Oh, wit. Zwart. Belt. Zo. Oh, kost 5,50. Wat kost mijn geld dan? Apply. Oh, dit kost gewoon 5,50. Huh. Kijk, dan ga ik even niks doen. Even gewoon in deze lopen als dat ik daar voor moet betalen om te updaten. Weer een space point gekregen. Nog een keer shield ja. Maar dat is een heel ander uniform dat we hebben. Wacht even. Section 31. Dat is wat ik nu aan heb. Ratificatie, wat officie. Ja, dat kost me 5,50 en nu. En dan krijg ik pech. Apple.
Condition Alpha. Repeat. Condition Alpha.
Ah, there you are. Daniels told me you'd be stopping by. Welcome to the 25th century. We've established your new cover identity, and the Admiral is expecting you in the office behind me. Report to him for your orders. Good luck out there. Let's hope we stop Jaula before she causes irreparable damage to the timeline.
Okay.
Ah, come in. I've been expecting you. I've been reviewing your service record. It's exemplary. You've accomplished a great deal in your career. Starfleet can use more officers of your caliber, to be certain. I hope you're ready to get back out there. A situation has come to my attention, and I'd like you to look into it.
You have just earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more.
History is often the means to predicting future conflicts, and resolving them as peacefully as possible. The history of the Federation and the Klingon Empire is heavily dominated by our conflicts. Centuries ago, they were dedicated foes. The Klingons nearly brought the Federation to an end in the middle of the 23rd century. As we move into the future, understanding the Klingons may keep us out of another such conflict. We have a mission simulation for you to undertake that revisits one of the famous conflicts of that era. Join a task group to participate in that operation.
Oh. Size 5. Dat gaan we nou niet doen, want ik weet hoe lang dit duurt voor Taskforce. Deze jongen gaat een bedje opzoeken. Ja, ik moet zeggen, aangezien het een free-to-play game is, ik amuseer me er momenteel helemaal prima mee. Ik denk dat ik dit nog wel wat vaker tussendoor ga spelen. In ieder geval, iedereen bedankt voor het kijken vandaag. Bedankt voor de chat. Bedankt voor de follows en de raid. Morgenavond zijn we natuurlijk weer rond de klok van tussen 5:30 en 6:30 ergens. Met lekker varen op het zeetje. En Sea of Thieves. We zullen ook nog wel een paar topdeels doen. We doen ook een paar. En dan zien we wel even hoe en wat. Voor nu in ieder geval een hele fijne avond. Alvast wat rusten en wellicht tot morgen.